Hey everyone, Steven here with TV4, and today I'm going to be taking Michael through the C5-C6 ELDOA. For the C5-C6 ELDOA, Michael's going to be in a supine position, meaning you're laying down on your back. First thing we want to do, I'm going to have Michael flex his hips and knees until his sacrum lifts up off the ground. The reason we want to do that is to relax the abdominals as much as possible. From that position, we're going to set up the ankles. So I want Michael to go into dorsiflexion of the ankles by pointing the toes toward his head, and then he's going to go into eversion of the ankles by pointing the soles of his feet away from one another. From that position, next we're going to start to set up the spine. Michael's going to maintain retroversion of the pelvis. He's going to maintain a flat lumbar spine, flat thoracic. He's going to keep his chin tucked in. With the crown of his head, he's pushing away from his body. With the coccyx, he's pushing in the opposite direction. So everything's pushing in opposites. Next, we're going to go ahead and set up the eyes. With his eyes, he wants to look down between his thighs to put the dura mater under tension, and then we want to set up the shoulders. Michael is going to go into maximum extension of the elbows and wrists, maximum external rotation of the shoulders, and then I want Michael to flex his shoulders to 135 degrees. So he's just going to keep going and stop right there. Perfect. Next, we're going to set up the head. We want for this one to raise the head 1 centimeter off the ground. 1 centimeter is roughly the width of one fingertip. So I'm going to take a fingertip and I want Michael to raise his head. Perfect, right over there. And now we are going to maintain this for 1 minute, and I'm just going to keep cueing Michael for the minute. That way you can see what it's like to do this in real time. So Michael, extend those fingertips a little bit more. Perfect. Push out with the palms, out with the palms, out with the palms, out with the crown of the head, out with the crown of the head. Keep looking down between your thighs. Yep. Relax the abdominals as much as possible. Perfect, nice flat spine. Bring your head down just a little bit. Perfect. Push out with the crown, out with the crown, out with the palms, out with the palms, out with the coccyx, out with the coccyx. So out with the crown, out with the coccyx, out with the crown, out with the coccyx. Everything is pushing in opposite directions. Out with the palms, out with the palms. Extend those fingers, extend those fingers, extend those fingers. Don't let me touch you, don't let me touch you. Perfect. All right, we've got 20 seconds left. Keep that dorsiflexion. Go into eversion. Yeah. Relax the abdominals as much as you can. Perfect. Keep that chin tucked in. Keep looking down between your thighs. Out with the crown, out with the crown, out with the palms, out with the palms, out with the crown, out with the palms. Yeah. So opposite directions. Out with the coccyx, out with the crown, out with the coccyx, out with the crown. Just a few more seconds. Extend those fingers, extend those fingers, extend those fingers. Now slowly take your right hand, bring it behind the back of your head. Take your left hand behind the back of your head. Relax your head down to the ground. Relax one leg at a time. And that was the C5-C6 ELDOA.